Hi, I would like to invite you to draw with me. This is a video aimed at beginners, and first I want to show you how to sketch. So when you sketch, you do not put lines on the paper like this, but you put 4 or 5 lines on the paper, and eventually you can accentuate the one a sort of average of those 4 which you like. So I mean this is a much smoother line in the end than this, for example. So when you sketch, when you are observing something which you want to sketch, you need to feed your hand with observations that you make with your eyes. So every time that you put the pencil on the paper, and you see that I'm just very quickly put the pencil on the paper, and then I take it off the paper again, and then I go over the same line and I correct it. So every time that you can put the pencil on the paper, you can correct, so to speak, what you are doing. So if I want to draw something which I am observing, I can adjust, so to speak, what I am sketching, while I am constantly improving the lines that I'm making. And these are just random lines. I'm not really sketching after anything. But let's turn this paper around and let's practice a little bit. So I would like to invite you to take a piece of paper. It can be anything, a lined paper from a notebook or whatever. It's okay. I have a pencil, but you can take a pencil or a ballpoint, and just let's draw this line, this curved line. So you see, I am not drawing this line in one go, but I draw this in 10 or 20 light lines, smaller light lines, which are working together to create this one single line. So try to do that. Just make such a curved line. So if you have done that, let's call that 1. You can make this line, and sometimes they are a bit apart from each other, sometimes they are quite the same. I put here the number 2, but you can do this too. And let's add a vertical line. That's number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Try to sketch these simple lines. Let's try to sketch a simple shape, sort of ellipse or an egg shape. So here, in a very light way, with a very light touch, I sketched this egg shape. This is number 4, so you can take a piece of paper and do all these. You can accentuate certain areas. I don't even accentuate everything. I accentuate certain parts. So it gives a certain liveliness to choose certain parts to accentuate, to not have everything the same intensity, like it's some wire or something. And let's see. Let's make this curve. So I draw it 2 times. So, but just try to get such a curved line. And with these kind of light lines touching the paper lightly. So I call this number 5. So there are 5 little practices that you can do drawing with me in this video. Just go back in the video and take a piece of paper and draw that. And as the next part of the video, I'm going to draw, or we are going to draw an apple. I'm only going to draw the outlines, and I would like to invite you to draw with me. So here I have a picture of an apple, and I'm going to sketch this very lightly. So as you can see, I'm searching for the right angle. So this is a certain shape, and just try to get this on the paper, sketching very lightly with your pencil or whatever you're using. The next part, where the apple is touching the book, it is on, and you see that I'm very lightly sketching it. And every time that I put the pencil on the paper, I feed the hand, so to speak, with my observations on the apples. So there's a continuous back and forth of my eyes from the source photograph to the paper. I came out here nicely. So I drew the whole outline of the apple, and then there is this thing in the middle where you can pick up the apple on. And here also I use very light lines, very light touches. And I can accentuate the apple, but just try to constantly improve the line that you are putting on the paper by adding a new subtle modification to that line, and a new light line based on your observations, and continuously go from observing the source photograph to your drawing. And in the end you can put some accentuations here and there. So the sketch of your apple gets a little oomph, a little energy, I would say. So yeah, and if it went too fast, just go back in the video or play at half speed. That's also possible on YouTube. And yeah, just try it. And this is a sort of beginner's practice. And let me know in the comments if you like these kind of videos. It's a sort of experiment, a bit new now. So I would like to know if these are interesting videos for you to follow, if this is useful or not. So thank you for watching and good luck trying this at home.